Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Oklahoma versus Houston college basketball matchup on Saturday, March the 2nd, 2024. If you like all the free picks we do at Pick Dawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have products meant for people who make big bets, people with big bankrolls looking for that one-on-one style service. But those products are not available on the website. In order to get those, you got to text the number you see on the screen. So if you make big bets, text that number. But let's get to this one. We've got Oklahoma taking on Houston, and Oklahoma, of course, has taken some big strides forward this season. At the same time, we've seen them also have some stumbles along the way. The Sooners come into this one 19-9 on the year. They're 8th place in the Big 12, and of course Houston, well, they've done it all. 25-3 coming in, first place in the Big 12, one of the top-ranked teams in the nation. When we look at what what these two teams have done recently, they have not played against each other, that's for sure. But we know Houston has been absolutely rolling. Their last time that they tasted defeat was back on February 3rd, losing at Kansas 78-65 in a game where the Jayhawks just came out and they were absolutely on fire. And if Oklahoma has any chance of even being competitive in this game, or really, maybe, have a chance to take Houston out, they got to look at what Kansas did in that game and how hot they came out on them. And they never gave Houston a chance to breathe. They never gave them a chance to even think that they had a chance in that game. They got out to a big lead early and they never let up on it. They kind of just kept their foot on the gas all the way. And Houston, that was really the worst they've looked all season in the first half of that game. Since then, though, Houston, the story is what the story is. Big wins over some big teams, including the win over Baylor, where Baylor kind of let the fish off the hook in that one, but then they also had the decisive win over Iowa State as well, another highly ranked team, of course, in this Big 12 conference. There's not a lot of holes on this Houston team. I mean, well-coached team, high effort, high motor players, big-time defense, big-time offense, athletes, not afraid to run the floor, not afraid to give 125% effort for all 40 minutes of the game. Oklahoma probably going to try that efficient approach, but when we've seen them against athletic teams recently, it has not ended well for them. That was the Baylor game and the Kansas game, which neither of those were, where Oklahoma were really even competitive in. And then last time out against Iowa State, at Iowa State, getting 9.5 points in that thing, they couldn't even keep it close. Iowa State, though, is a little bit different style than what Houston sees, and I think Houston is probably a little bit closer to Baylor, where it's just very, very athletic. I think overall, Oklahoma's been a nice team. We know Porter Moser, when you get into that tournament scenario, he is a very tough out, but I think we know that Houston, they're just a very, very tough out in general. I'm going to take Kelvin Sampson's Houston Cougars, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks today, putting your bets in, use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.